I like to read science fiction. I'm a huge nerd in that sense, and fantasy. Philip K. Dick and Isaac Asimov are amongst my favorites. So I really enjoy the way that they put politics into science fiction, and I think that a lot more people should read them.
Do you have any favorite sci-fi shows?
I love everything. The Witcher. Throw a coin for your Witcher. I love science fiction shows. I'm currently watching The Witcher. I love The Expanse. I obviously loved all the Star Trek and Star Wars films, and I really think that what I love about science fiction in particular is that it talks about a world where people would be equal and where we would all try to work towards the betterment of our civilization. That's what I take from it.
How do you feel about science?
Science is very important to me. If I became president, it would be one of the things that I'd put a lot of money into, because I'm so fascinated at the amount of collaboration that has happened in human history to get us to where we are. And I think that there's so much that we could still tap into in South Africa. I'm particularly interested in space exploration. And if I ever get a chance, hey, Richard Branson, I'd like to be on the first flights there, if possible.
Who cultivated your love for science, for space?
Carl Sagan is a personal legend that I look up to. He had a series when I was a kid that was called A Space-Time Odyssey, which I watched the later one called A Space-Time Odyssey by Neil deGrasse Tyson, and I'd recommend it to anyone, basically telling the whole history of the universe. And it really gives you a perspective on how insignificant we are, but also how significant we are. And he really was the first person, along with National Geographic, that cultivated my love for science and the world and just human intervention and human innovation.
How would you describe your sense of humor?
I have a dark sense of humor. I like really funny things. I particularly like George Carlin. I like the fact that he has a style that speaks about everything, and that he wasn't afraid to delve into some uncomfortable areas of comedy. But I also like Eddie Murphy, raw and delirious. Quite offensive in some senses, but really hilarious. And I think that that's one thing that's great about comedy, is that people can talk about anything, and we definitely need that space to exist.
What kind of board games do you like?
I'm very competitive. I love 30 seconds. I love anything to do with winning. I love quiz nights, and I'm a regular feature on the quiz nights around my town. And Monopoly, and I'm always the banker.
Chess or checkers?
Chess. Always chess. I was a KZN junior champion for chess, still love it. I'm going to make sure that my daughter is going to grow up studying, well, playing chess.